you cannot do it when you come here?
You can do it. This school have a lot to offer to all students, whether academic or sports. If you come here, you are going to have a lot of advantage. And in this school, we have a vision that each and every student have for themselves, or a goal that each and every student have set for themselves. Not only classroom work, but sports. So you can do it. If you come to this school, this is a great school. You'll be able to know that this is your talent. This is something.
Hello everybody. Yes, my name is Gani, and of course I'm Gani's Media on YouTube. I'm Gani on Facebook. We could have some on Snapchat, and of course on Twitter. And it's an amazing day. Today I'm here at the premises of Adiembra Senior High School, the Congress. Yes. And I'm about to have a conversation with a basketball player, an academics lady, and a basketball teacher, of course. So I hope you enjoy this conversation as we do. And then look out for more. We are going to be here a couple of times because I'm getting to know a lot of interesting stories that I didn't believe. I never believed it, right? But we are going to have it here. So good afternoon. Or it's good morning.
Afternoon.
It's afternoon. She's looking at her time. Charlie, she's on point. Afternoon, right?
Yes.
Gani, what's your name?
I'm Harris.
Harriet?
Harris.
Harris. And which form are you?
Form 2.
Form 2, which course?
General 2.
General 2. No wonder. No, and that's why you can really speak good English.
Thank you.
So how is trying to merge academics with doing games?
At times it's really difficult because we have to go for training at dawn. Like let's say when we are having a game to play, we have to go for training at dawn. But after the training, our teachers we have after training classes that we do. So after training we learn, after learning we sleep.
So can you say the mixture, the fuses, academics and games, is it smooth for you? Or is it difficult?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So you are happy about it?
Yeah. If you are determined to do anything in life, you can mix it. So I'm okay with it.
No, say that again. They didn't hear.
I said if you are determined to do anything in life, like if you want to pay attention to some things in life, you have to just...
You can do it. You can do it.
Hello. How difficult is it? You can do it.
All right. No matter how difficult it is, you can do it. I believe in that also. Hello, sir.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, Ade.
I'm Gani. Your name?
Yeah, I'm David Kumsin.
David Kumsin.
Yeah, people call me Kumsi.
That's the people of Adiembra or people of where?
Those who know me.
Those who know you?
Yeah, they call me Kumsi.
Are you from Takrady?
Yeah, I'm a Takrady boy.
Full Tadi boy?
Full Tadi boy.
Auntie, Abba wonders no look kodo hade na like me you know mentasi. In games, okay, in games. What's happening?
Yeah, we are trying to build an Adiembra basketball dynasty where we will compete with even international basketball teams and we score them. And of course, people have seen how my people they play and they believe that Adisec can make what we want to do right.
Back in the days when I was in St. John's, when we are talking about basketball games and players, Adisec never came close. It will be St. John's, it will be GSTS, it will be Porters, it will be this. So, what difference are you guys making or putting in these things for your wins? We used to see it on the internet and all that. What's happening?
The most interesting part of this is that the facility needed for the training, we don't have it.
Yet you're doing this?
Yet we are doing that. So it is about the vision, the goals and aspiration that we have. We try to merge classroom work with other staffs and it is taking us far. Okay, when I came to this school, I saw that the level of basketball is very down. But I used to play basketball in UCC and I'll use this opportunity to greet my coach, Coach Apaha, for the wonderful things that he did for us. Of course, he gave us the tuition, the understanding of the game, and that's what I want to impact on the kids here in the school. So we believe that our vision and goals will be met in due time.
So it's like you actually came with a plan from university to where you are now. You came with a plan, and the plan is working.
Exactly, it is working. My girls have made a record. For the first time, they have won the championship. My boys, they were second that time. Of course, we were supposed to score St. John's, and as I said, a lot of things went. About a year or two, the vision of the school will be seen by people.
So a school without a basketball court, I mean, trying to train these students, is it that you take them outside to train, or you do something like you just try to put up something for them to train?
Okay, in education, we have learned something. You have to improvise when you don't have it. So we have improvised the basketball court, which is not a standard one. We also do classroom work, and sometimes the headmaster sponsors us so that we go out and train. Talking about St. John's, we sometimes use their courts to train the people.
So the funny thing is, they go to the school, use the court to train, then the guys are able to compete with them. Meanwhile, we have it there.
Exactly. That is the magic.
That is what I'm trying to understand. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, as I said, it is a vision and the goal and the determination behind it.
All right, that's nice. So let me speak to your player. You as a student who doesn't have a basketball court and being able to compete with the ladies, the other schools, from the ladies from the other schools, is it difficult?
It's not difficult.
Why? How is it not difficult? Like I don't understand.
Because our training are very effective. The classroom work, the training that we do is even more than those that haven't courts. With the little that we have, we try to use it to our advantage.
One of the days that we know that Adisec, when you hear of Adisec, probably you are going to think about something different. And right now, when we talk about academics, you guys are performing so well, and in games as well. So are you trying to say you are now competing with the Porters, the Huntermans, and all these people?
Yeah, we are.
And they say they are far ahead of you. What do you say about that?
They are not. Where we want to see ourselves, we are still reaching there. And very soon, we'll be competing with bigger school more than Porters and a Hunterman.
Bigger school more than Porters and a Hunterman. Are you sure about that?
Very sure about that.
Have you met them in a game before, you as a player?
No, but I've watched them play, and with them having a court, with the game that they were playing, I really pity them. Because you can't tell me that you're having this type of court, and the game that they were playing, even us that we don't have the court, we're playing better than them.
They having a court, and they playing the kind of game that they play, and you not having a court, and playing what you can play. You think they are below average?
Yeah, I would say it's like Team US playing with Team Ghana in NBA. That's what I would say.
Do you, as you mentioned, do you watch those matches when they play them?
Oh yeah, when I'm at home.
And what do you learn? What do you see?
I learn a lot. I'm having a role model there, so I learn a lot. I want to become like them.
Want to become like one of them?
Yeah.
But since your school doesn't have a basketball court, somebody listening to you wanting to play like those players that you see out there, what will you say to the person? Maybe the person wants to invest in your school and have a basketball court for you.
I would tell the person that he or she won't be wasting their money, because if you invest in us, we are going to really make that person proud, because we are the conquerors. We conquer everything that we do. So yeah, whatever the person is going to help us, the little the person is going to help us, so it's really going to help us. Because the example I gave you is that those that are having courts, yeah, like we that we are not having courts, if you put those two schools together to play, trust me, we are going to beat them 50 down.
50 down? Yeah. Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure.
This is interesting. Say, what is it that you are giving your students so much hope, or is them building up hope?
You see, whenever you go through certain rudiments, then the rudiment becomes effective. It builds your confidence.
So yours is effective now?
It's very effective. They are the secondary zone champions. They went to the super zonals and a lot of things happened, of which I'm not going to talk about it here. And even the officials know that they are the best.
Something happened. Of course, I watched the game. I think one of them I was passing by. I just had to come and watch. Something happened. Is it that Adiembra Senior is underrated at a point, or what's the issue? I don't want to go there, but like on the surface, what's the issue?
For example, we take St. John's as a school.
Why always my school?
Of course, we have to use that as a case study.
Okay.
Those students have invested much in basketball. They've built all those things for them. At the SEC, we don't have it. We score them. What do you think will be the perception out there? So they are always trying to do something to prevent us, okay, to prevent us from scoring them. Nevertheless, it is true too that they always underestimate our school. They think that the Adisec we have now is like the old Adisec, but it's not like that. New forces, new human resources are on board, new ideas are on board. And so they should not underestimate the school, but know that this is a new face of Adisec, the new Adisec.
How painful will it be, you going through a series of training, getting to the grounds and performing so well, and somebody trying to, belittle your efforts? How painful is it?
And so whatever action that some of us we took during the super zonals is all because of this. We go through intense training to build our people so that good talents can be scouted. And because of your selfish desire, you influence officials to cheat us. That is very bad. And I'm using this opportunity to talk to the Federation of Sports in this country. Yeah. That they should check their official system, and that's the main reason why sport is not going on well in this country.
You think that's the reason why? Even in football?
Even in football, officiating systems, very bad. Let's have a fair game. Let the best win, and let's scout the best talent. That's all.
I think you need to say that again.
Let's have a fair game. Let the best talent be scouted.
Let's have a fair game. Let the best talent be scouted. I believe in that. Yes, it really makes sense to me. Now, to you as a player, when such a situation is come up, how do you go about it? You score somebody, let's say you score Porters or Huntsman girls, and they are saying that, oh, because you are coming from Adisec, blah blah blah. What do you do?
Good question. Well, I know we believe in ourselves. So when they are saying that, as we know that we can beat those people or we can play better than those people. So when they are saying that, we know that what they are saying is not true. So we just stick to what we can do, our abilities.
When I go to the other schools, when I hear from them, okay, let's say when I was in SHS, they used to say that the ladies from here, you guys, you are not good in academics, you are not good in sports, you are not good in that. This is 2024. What do you have to tell somebody like me who was having that kind of perception?
I will tell you that this is the new Adisec. The Adisec then and the Adisec now are two different Adisecs. The ladies in Adiembra Senior High School now all have a vision that they have set for themselves. And me, for example, I'm a sports person. I'm also good academically. So you can't sit and judge a person without knowing who they are or what they can do. Yeah. You
think your school at times is underrated in a way?
Yes. Because of the past, they use the past to judge us, but now we are not, and we are trying to change that perception that they have about us.
And then let me move to academics. You move to science and math quiz, and your students are actually performing well. What's the magic? Is it that they are learning too hard, or you have the best of teachers now?
They are learning hard, and we have the best teachers now.
So to somebody who thought Adisec cannot perform at the science and math quiz, and now you are doing it, you are making it work. Aside that, what will you tell that person?
I will tell that person to just watch out. There is more to come. There is more to come.
When you go to the other schools, I've been to some ladies' schools in Accra, and then the ladies are taking through some steps. Some of them, they are taught how to walk. Some of them, they are taught how to do this. Does it happen here?
Yeah, we are ourselves. Being fake I feel like teaching someone how to walk is you teaching someone how to be fake, because no matter the catwalk that you're going to teach that person, the way the person walk is always going to come out. You can't teach a person how to walk. So yeah, we are ourselves. The way you walk, the way you were made to walk, that's how you're going to walk. No matter how they teach you, you forget that teaching and try to do something that you cry. It's not yourself. You are just doing that walking because you feel like they have taught me this, so I have to do it. And most people are not happy with that, because you can't change someone walking steps. Because the way you are teaching them how to walk, maybe the person is having a K leg and you are trying to teach them how to walk like a modeler. It's not possible. No matter what you do, that person will be their self. So it's very fake to teach someone how to walk.
So you think others are lacking originality in what they do?
Yeah.
So basketball, let's say in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, Adisec, where do you think you are going to be?
As I said, the vision is to be able to compete in international games and be successful. So we are hoping that whatever that we have started will meet our vision and goal in the next few years coming.
So you've actually, as I asked earlier, or you've actually putting up steps to make sure this come to reality.
Exactly. We have times that we organize tuition for these people. They go to the classroom.
You teach them on the board.
Oh, exactly. They learn their drills on the board.
It happens?
Yeah.
Wow. I've never heard of this. I thought like you are talented, so go and do it. But you teach them on the board.
Oh, exactly. Basketball, we have classroom work, we have field work and all those things. So of course, we have tuition for them in the classroom. We have textbooks for them.
About the basketball?
Exactly.
Wow. This is so nice. And then I must be clear that that's why you are performing well in the games now.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we'll be wrapping up on this episode and get to another section, which is the football aspect. So you as a student and coming from Adisec, what message do you have for people who think you cannot do it when you come here?
You can do it. This school have a lot to offer to all students, whether academic or sports. If you come here, you are going to have a lot of advantage. And in this school, we have a vision that each and every student have for themselves, or a goal that each and every student have set for themselves. Not only classroom work, but sports. So you can do it. If you come to this school, this is a great school. You'll be able to know that this is your talent. This is something that you can do.
You can discover your talent.
So you can do it. So come to Adisec.
Did you come to Adisec?
Yeah, be a conqueror.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure. And where we'll be 5 years from now, you'll be a proud student. You'll be proud to tell people that I'm an old student of Adisec.
But why is it that you are still placed on C? When people are choosing the schools, you are on C.
We are not on C.
You are on what?
We are a B school.
Now B.
Adiembra Senior High is a B school.
Wow, that's nice. All right, thank you so much for coming to my show, and I hope we are going to have more conversations.
Yeah.
All right. So, sir, your last words to the people who are trying to, underrate you. I hear it. That one is not you saying it. I hear it. I saw it. You perform well, and they don't want to accept the fact that Adisec is performing well. What do you have to tell them?
I want to tell them that they should not underestimate Adiembra Senior High. Now we are called the Achiever City. We are there to achieve and to impact the world. They should watch out. A lot of things are coming. And I'm also going to use this opportunity to solicit for support from stakeholders. They should come to our aid in terms of providing us with certain infrastructure, that is giving us a basketball court and other things to support these young ones to develop their talents.
Thank you so much for coming. My name is Gani, and I hope you are going to have a lot of conversations about all these things the right time. Today I never knew you have stories here, but we'll be coming, so we'll be doing it. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Gani. Your name, please.
Gadiel Robert Akwa Graham.
Your name again?
Gadiel Robert Akwa Graham.
Aqua Graham. I've heard the Graham before when I came to the park, and today I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome, bro. Today we are in your school, but before we start the conversation,
we know say what.
But your voice in Kosovo, come on.
We know say what.
All right, now sports, you know, our captain and I
captain, like mobile rings near captain.
like a player. Adiembra Senior High School back in the days when we go to the games. When I was in St. John's, we will score you and you're out of the competition. And tomorrow it will be news everywhere. People knew that you are not good. We were the champions, but the narrative is changed now. You are right in the sport and on top of the game, on top of St. John's, on top of GSTS, Diabenes, all of them. What is the secret?
Thank you very much for the question. I think that when you say the narrative is changing, it's not like that. It has changed.
So, present continuous. It has changed.
It's changed. I think now Adiembra Senior High School is on top of sports and even academics. We are not doing bad at all. Just ended prelims of the math and science quiz. I think you saw us there, and we did marvelously there. So
that was the day I was shocked. I was like, now
we are changing everything. We want to sit on top for the next 10 years.
You have the plan for 10 years?
Yes. For the next 10 years. We are going to rule this region and then Ghana for the next 10 years. So Ghana should be ready for us.
So the next 10 years, when we say Adiembra Senior High School, the best?
Nothing but the best.
Okay, let's go on. So I want to know, what steps are you putting in place for these guys to be performing so well on the pitch?
I think I cannot give all our tactics.
And the secret?
the few things that we have to share with our colleagues who are also yearning to get to where we are now is that we take everything serious. Thanks to the school, management team, the headmaster, he assists, the senior housemaster, senior housemistress, and then the entire staff. They always rally behind us, and when the going gets tough, they all come on board to kind of support. As for the sports team, we have a sports committee, what is made up of both sports teachers and then non-sport teachers. But as a team, we share our responsibilities, and then we make sure that each and everyone adhere to the rules that we set to ourselves, and then we make sure that we produce or we come up with, something that actually meets, our target. So we plan ahead. We don't sit and wait for the time before. We make sure that we prepare right from day one. Even right now at Adisec, we started training this morning. Remember I told you I'm going to shower. We went for early morning training because we've lost about 7, first team players. Those who just completed.
They completed.
Yeah. So there's a need for us to augment, and we've opened our tentacles, trying to scout new boys to come and then, beef up the team. And then the Form 1s and then Form 2s, we also want to blend them so that teamwork, that cohesion will still come to play. So, we have started doing that. We also try to psych the boys because there's pressure here. The moment they don the jersey of Adiembra Senior High School, so much pressure on them. We also try to erase, even though we put that winning mentality in their heads, but also try to, talk to them so that at least they feel normal playing for the badge. It's not easy, but we try to, talk to them, and then the new ones that are also coming in, we try to integrate them so well that when they come, they also become comfortable. So you might not even see that we've lost, players. Even right now, if you have to play with you might not even see because the integration in the process is done in a unique way. In a unique way. So there's that telepathy between each and every one.
So if I heard you correctly, you were speaking about the fact that you have a sports committee. This wasn't existing before. I know. St. John's were having it. So at what point did the teachers or the headmaster realize now I need a committee to oversee sports? Is it that sports is so important now in the school, or how is it?
Sports has always been one of the important,
Yes, but we were taking it so high, but Adiembra was somewhere.
It's because things were not laid down to that, even though it began from somewhere. You see, whenever you start something, it has to build up to a certain level before you see the result coming out. I wouldn't say that those like heads who were here didn't do their best, but they started, they laid down the foundation. Mr. William Kwekuteci came and then also added something to it. Now the difference is that people are now doing the work out of love, out of passion. So there's nothing like, let me push this person, let me do this before we do it for nothing.
So you join the committee willingly?
Exactly. But thanks to the P masters and then the P department, they're able to poach or sort good teachers who are willing to help from different angles. So those that are on board are people that are willing to do it, not that they just call them to come and then out of nothing. So you can see that people do things without even being instructed to. They do it with their money, they do it with their strength, everything. Whereas other schools, they will say, give me this before. People don't wait for,
They just come out and then offer it.
Exactly. So things are working both from the school, management side and then that of the staff side. Then the same way to be able to get people who also understand our philosophy. That's how come we are moving to that level. Can see that not only in soccer, even athletics.
Yes, I was there. I saw it. That was basically the reason why I said no. I have to come here.
Some schools came to GSS with 2 athletes, 1 athlete. Adisec, almost every department of sports were there, with the exception of volleyball boys that were not there. And then I think netball, all the departments were there. So,
and you really had a nice game.
Exactly. All right. Yeah. Are you talking about the football?
The football, and then I watched the athletics.
Okay.
So and it was really beautiful. I was there, but I didn't really come with the camera, so I didn't have any footage. But I came to enjoy it again.
That is it. Adisec is moving to a level that not that somebody just brought us there. Like I said earlier on, it's hard work.
Gradual process.
Yeah, the gradual.
All right. So say I'll come back to you again. But let me go to my player over here. Which position do you play?
Rings.
Wings. Normal, like normal. I'm minimum wings.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Bow.
And see, play elbow bound. The one says the best classroom question. How difficult is it?
Because
no, because
because on a born in China, a school. And she said, "Everybody on a second the school." And I about school is senior because football and co schooler on here. See,
so also there school now at least equal international level now. One can fancy whole. In Sabacambro, until also was a school.
Which I can't send me the school like.
Send all your custom.
Today, even post ya born in Pona, Yam school putting in Bush power, Yam Blal and teachers on the Yaba. No, no footballers in a school. Yan swear, Yabe school because Yambe school, I'm now. I would do what's in Ada. We can't. No, say Yam school and Yam Bush.
Sir, I can't be beside myself. Well, yet, we're born on the brave. What is Shannon Albokodo at the end of the day? So, to my Boboni, into to our students and say, oh, wow, so better than one cassa personally, at the bois.
Yeah, Madam Bois.
At the bois like the yellow tournaments, you win. Teachers and all, they are doing their best for you. So, what do you do? Minimum sometimes you crowd, but that's your max or class. I'm about 15. So, you as the player, what are you also doing to, see to that we win the matches all the time?
Okay, and so players, any determination or winning in the teachers in the boy or school. It's also be pitching that. And so, like, Yenti put a very edible for my tournament, Yenti put a edible for my way. And so, I am and sounds of football and fan training.
For training is in that
way. Because training down fancy was born into it.
Now, have a team, have a school team in Asia when I feed the no, women the Charlie were tough, but say more of them on the Korean one. JSTS for. How about some see your pack?
China, 1 man, 12 match. Yeah, boy, and yesterday, first game. 1 man, 12 match, my wedding. Ocean, your cooperative, my ocean. Until your Baba final. Let's say, chain. Some tactics be there, you use. But tactics in the Muntum.
Tactics in the Kewa.
Until our chain tactics, they follow you.
Followers know tomorrow watching.
Yes, sure.
For the first time, I win them tournaments, as a student of Adisec, all of you. How was the moments? How was the feeling?
Feeling like winning tournament.
When we win the tournaments, and there first now was 1 yard, but this year when we to my cash GSTS, I shall see you and say in the field.
Yeah, like if you there, yeah, boy, I'm watching. Because on easy school senior, I barely on board. And he said the shame to me the pitching. You do I be shandom. I can't be shame, but don't forget. Me and Bonnie you do I. Young boy, you follow the instruction and I. See, you know, no, energy.
This is our way. Able to market this year our best coaches and best teachers out. What ball may win 1 matches. On a scale of 1 to 10 or better.
So the scale of 8.
8. Why don't you 10?
8 because teachers like boy will be
okay. And so boy will be which is or high, maximum or high into a 10.
8.
Still 8. No, yo. Now, I'm in at the football now. Addition at the Boma. I don't know. Or them.
Germany, the Munkama football is in here.
I can't want to say,
I'm say, Mbobwana, Mdadushaka, Madushari. I should I, but
I should I,
but born in a many day. I take it to the mobile. But any footballer, what's the coach school? Sure, see, Moya there, Moko school, no buffo, no one at Chonica.
I won't watch Canada to mark up of 1 to be okay.
Because football is the one more document to be neighbor. Who manager will bat, who manager no be 1 more 8 year, but to matter on them there, any mark and canning match. And to say, coach school, no so to my bomber.
Now, out of 11 players, and I won't play where I 11, winner.
I hear 25.
25. Why select 1 could see the Batana and Casa? If you have been so selected,
because like I had meaning Bob and every don't know in Bob, but or a favor.
I feel no told you.
Because so a baller got what to me choose but or a favor now out tomorrow. Now, me too soon them so much because so easy there we interview. To say any acquaint more interview there. Actually, I had done.
All right, Master Naba was say, I want to come back to you. Now, it's not that you said it or somebody said it. I saw it myself. I came to the park and it's like, when, even in the basketball, when you have been able to win a game and something happens and it looks like something wants to turn, when it happens like that, you as the coach leading them to the pitch, what happens? What do you do about it?
Me, I'm that type that, I'm from a boys' school, so I always try to.
I know, say me school and sana, senior sana.
No. I always try to, defend the purpose of being there, because as long as you have been chosen to lead, like the school, you have to do it at all costs. And sometimes it baffles my mind why we don't want to allow like the system to work. Adisec is always going through that kind of stuff, but thanks be to God, we're able to sail through. It's a young school, so battling with 33 or 34 years old, battling with 80, 90 years old school, they will never, sit down for you to. I understand them, but it's not easy for us winning back to back whilst the other schools there. But they should also understand that in this life, if you don't work for it, you not get it. So they should allow us and try to catch up with us, but not using any other means.
They should try to catch up with you. That's the aspect that they don't want to accept.
But they have to accept it, because I remember those days that Prof was at St. John's. I was always learning from him. I wasn't learning from him. We've learned a lot from other schools, and we are, also trying to. So they should also learn from, those best practices that we are also. Then, if they want to catch up, then it's not fair. It's not nice when we go through it almost every now and then. Somebody asks, "So what about the back-to-back?" But we go through almost every day. But with prayers and hard work, we're able to sail through. So it's not been easy. It's not been easy.
So I want to know about the experience on your recent win, the trophy that you won, the recent happening. One two I was there. I'm not a sports journalist. I'm just a blogger, a content creator. But I used to come because I'm in love with the games. And all of a sudden, goal where you goal. Why you a corner penalty? The minimum it's now who players and they feel them on.
You yourself as a coach or as a manager or as a tanker person, you will not feel happy because for you have done everything possible for you to win. You've been training everything that they need, you've given them, and you can also see that you are giving it out. But then somebody stands somewhere and then be twisting and turning stuff for you to lose. That one it's a non-starter. Sometimes it affects the boys because
mentally
it affects them. Yeah, because there was a time when we are going to the field, they will say, "Oh, yeah, compare." They will just rob us. I said, no, they will not do that. Even if they do, we'll be there to defend it. Okay. So it's not easy for Adiembra Senior to, coming out from all this. The so-called big schools, in fact, they are giving us a hell of time.
Like the aspect of the coach,
because they think that they have the numbers, they have the financial muscles, they have the old student, they have this. And when you go there, you can see that, they are doing well. But we've gone up, far away from what they are doing. And what I want to say that they should learn from us too. Because we also learned from someone. So they should come, we sit down, also, this is what they are doing, so they can also, catch up. But not to, sometimes you play a match and then even the match commissioner there is an old student of the school that they are playing with. There is some of the referees there, old student of. So you can imagine, even if I were the one, I would not even allow you to. It's not easy.
It's understandable at the point. Yeah. But you have to deal with it. You have to deal no matter what.
As long as you are on the field, you are ahead of something. You should behave as a professional person. Yeah. Okay, when you're done, then you can behave like an old student. But once you are there, you have a referee, match commissioner, and even the team is playing against your school. You have to behave like what?
A professional chosen to do your work.
Recently, Kwesapia came here, nearly beat his own country. He went to Benghazi and then beat Blasters hands down. Even though he's a Ghanaian, he behaved like what? A professional coach. That's what they are saying, that those who are at the helm of affairs and in charge of certain things, they should make sure they behave like what? Professionals. When you are done and you go back home, that way you can behave like a father or an old student or whatever. And that is what is killing us. Basketball and other things, you can see that they were just robbing them entirely, all because of old studentism and that kind of stuff. But it doesn't help, because the girls, basketball, for instance, in Western region now, at the sex, they have the best school, best team, both boys and girls. Even for the other girls, no school can beat them.
That's the aspect that is difficult for the others to accept.
And we don't have a court. You see,
most wonderful thing.
We don't have a park. We don't have so many things, but we improvise. So at the end of the day, if you are doing well, then you see somewhere and think that Charlie, we move. They calling names, then you are just worried.
Say I'm coming. What's this? Our paper, Njema. Me pede eka. We last race to. I wanna wash on there. Adisec. We ain't sure about the next match.
Masama maka next match. Makama Mondom.
Woina.
The next match and the ones. Team senior idin there at the second over Bashon. But Muslim fans in it. Bashon, but next year. What you there at the second to my hand? One for them Dizina. One fan time each in it. This year, next year, we are.
All right, that's it. What's the culture I'm since year one? Yeah, but say about 2 hours, say about 2 hours on air, Bonko, son Comono. Obitumaba. Another player say away no this is last words before Bokono. This is 2 years, 3 years. What's the lead and see? What's your last words, your people?
Me last was in that we Yankopon Ase. Yankopon has been so faithful to us. Now another and that's so called headmaster of the school, Mr. William Kukutechi, Yamishiran. We say we love him. And then his assistants, Mr. Bukari, Mr. Kudu, Madam Ifwa, and then even our cooks. The dining hall for no, kitchen for no, Masa Jali 24/7 they are with us, and the entire teaching staff. Because it's not been easy. And then to the boys who are they be in one park or the Rihanna or Junina, I don't know say waiting enough for tuna. And then to the sports team, P Masters, Gode, Emifa, Sami, and even our past chairman, Reverend Paul Sam, Madam Abigail, Don PH. The entire team, Madam Phoebe.
Looks like you prepared before, like you go to this level.
Yeah, Madam Phoebe and the entire team, and I don't know, Obiang give up the best view. We have to defend the next inter-school and the next super zoners again. We cannot leave it for any other school. Or they really can't build. No, back to back. That is our mantra.
Some of that critical.
All
right, thank you for coming, sir. Yeah, see you some other time. Yeah. So we are still at Adiembra Senior High School, Adisec for short, and I happen to be here with the PE department, and the conversation will keep on going. So at this point, I think it's better we introduce ourselves. My name is Gani, and I'm Gani's Media on YouTube. I'm Gani's Media on Facebook. So you are probably going to see this video everywhere online. So say your name.
I'm Godfrey Usu, but popularly known as Gode.
Gode, I've heard the name.
Yeah.
And madam, your name, please.
I'm Florence Agboga, popularly known as Inshira.
Madam Inshira, I saw you at the General Park.
Okay, I was there.
A woman in PE, a woman supporting boys, a woman supporting guys. Is it difficult?
I will not say it's easy, but not that difficult. If you put in passion into the work, you will not find it difficult though.
Sometimes, or many of the times, you see, our culture, the way we are coming from, although we are in 2024, a lot of things are happening. But here is the case that we feel like, you don't have to lead these people, you don't have to be part of these people. Do you go through that?
Nope.
You don't go through that. So you actually love where you are.
Yes, please.
I
really love it.
That is nice. Say, you working with a woman. How do you balance it? It's like you managing your house.
It's nice to work with her. The most funniest aspect is that she was once a student here.
An old student?
Doing all sort of sports. So we managed to bring her back to come and help the department. He finished Unibar recently. So we brought her to come and help her alma mater. So working with her is very easy.
So she understands the game?
That's it.
That is nice. And yes, we have two of our best men, the sportsmen, footballers, right? Here and yes, they are also part of the conversation. Your name, sir?
Daniel Annan.
Daniel. Your name?
Oscar Vobedo.
Oscar. You mentioned only that Daniel.
Daniel Annan.
Daniel Annan.
Oscar Avobedo.
Okay. So in short, your PE masters. What in what way or in what best way do you think will born so much to be winning your games and all that?
Oh, say even at the seeker. Even like I'm far more JHS no. Them scrum papa St. John's. See.
Can you I want to can you? I want JHS never ever.
Scrum papa St. John's. No me here so.
No why don't go?
No. Like call 1 year. See, no 1 year mo course games nibi. St. John's my mobi. My coach training. See, games no na me say gram. No way they make sure uncle. It's like mo share most more. Even at the sake one sports and most more. Now I'm some premier footballer. No even St. John's most more sports more. Now I'm say them by the sake.
You train your shots. Interpret that had it no you're well organized. Then the end no.
Cra.
About inter.
Because no even where sports you are. I want to don't quit saying.
I wanted an enkebio. Pensuala. Where sports you are. If you are to me that. Yours also. JHS no. Never there.
mo GHS no na school me pay GSTS. But why they obandam no. Me sure me we anyway no now me Adisec. Me Adisec na ba Adisec now. Me be the mobile basketball. Nti me be no na me sha basketball coach be na na nti school ade matter was for basketball. Nti abakon no for basketball. Nti echi no mu na me hu ni ye no coach. Nti me hu ye coach na banana ka say na how are motivating and there Adiembra training, although we don't have the facilities, but we should come for training every day. We should, like, there is a hill there. That hill we used to climb every day so that we gain more energy for the games. See, yesterday, na Libya near Foko, Dama, Tiaba, mobile training, see, you do games times in a game now. Like, although game, you share St. John's, you don't know where are this near. But I don't motivate and there. Yeah, you're bonus, but pay one you coach your catching the madu, you can do it. And see how okay you can do it, pay one and the spirit why you know revive and maybe be a evasion.
So it's self-confidence that you are having now. I mean, from one case you have the self-confidence to face us because you scoring St. John's today, Charlie. On 7 days,
Like even I'm at St. John's in those days, St. John's.
Young parents,
Maybe St. John's or even like trophies, they are the best. But every year, say, but okay, also 10 years, projects, and 10 years. It's a fear, uncle.
Madam. At this point, I'll give you the microphone. We'll be passing the microphone, okay? So I want to know, as P heads, like what is that idea, or what's called for this whole management team to be making sure that these guys go to the games and they are performing so well? I mean, in academics also, best. What is happening?
You know, some of the students, because of their needs, they don't normally come and partake in the sporting activities. Okay, so we sometimes help them in their needs also, because we know they have the talents, but they don't like school. It's not that they don't like school, but they don't have that finance to cater for themselves. Okay, so we help them with that. And if they get injured too, we take care of them as well. That's the reason why they have love their sports so much, because they know that if we are in need of something, the sports committees will help us. So why don't we also sacrifice our effort, our time, and do the work?
So you trying to help them in finances, in when they get injured or when they have problems. Is it an idea that you came up with so that the team will be solid? Is it an idea that you came up with?
It's an idea that the committee came up with.
All of you came up with it?
Yes.
And at this point, you feel it's working?
It is really working.
Wow, that is nice. Setting up a committee for a whole football fraternity, basketball fraternity, but you lack the facilities, and you are doing so well. I asked the other teacher that but I want to ask you too. What motivates you? Any basketball court, but you wake up in the morning, you call them like Yanko training. What will motivate that action?
You know, it's not all the students that are good in academics.
Definitely.
Not all of them can make it in academics. So those who are good in sports, we have to help them to come out.
So whatever it takes, they have to be there.
They have to be there. We give them the motivation, we encourage them, the needed support that they need, the school is giving to them, so that they can make it and shine in the future. We are taking their future into consideration, not now.
You're actually thinking afar.
Yeah.
10 years, 20 years from now.
Yeah. Maybe one of them will come and build a basketball court for the school.
It's possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them will come and build astroturf or something for the school. So that's why we are trying to bring them, to nurture them so that in the sporting part they can excel and come out.
I think at this point, the committee, you have a motto, because Adisec is the conquerors, but your vision, do you have a different motto?
Not per se, but what I can say is we are trying to make here the Achievers City.
It is already the Achievers City.
Yes.
Anything is possible.
Achiever City. The Congress, as I said, the Congress, they say Achiever City.
Sure.
So right now we are here is the Achiever City. The moment you enter the school, you are sir.
The moment you come here, you have to make it.
You have to make it.
In sports, in academics, in
Everything.
You are actually tuning their minds to success. Is that the case?
Yeah, sure. They are tuning their mind to success. When you come in, the moment you enter, they tell you that as far as you're at the sec, make out your mind that you are going to make it. Work hard towards it, and you can make it. And they do it.
Now, my co-partner, my co-blogger, Goshes, High Schools Africa, he was saying something that Ghanaians are made not to think. But at this point, I think it's a false statement. Yeah. Say Ghanaians, we Ghanaians, all of us, students, whatever, we are not made to think. But this, what you are putting in these guys, you are forcing them to think.
Yes, we want them to think. We want them to think about their future and everything. This morning I was in class teaching. I told them that please don't think of now. Think of your future. That's the reason why you are here. Your parents are spending money, you come here, you joke and you go out. Your future, that's the most important thing. So the moment you enter here,
so we are still here at the premises of Adisec Senior High School. The Achievers. They said now they are Achievers, not the Conquerors. The Conquerors and Achievers, right? That's it. So both of them. my friend said both of the two of them. How do you say that? Yeah, so I want to know about your experience when you were here. These things weren't happening. Sure. They weren't happening. You didn't win any game. You go to the games and you are last, and we will be laughing at you. And the porters will be laughing at you, Antamans will be laughing at you. So right now, when you were here, how was the experience? I didn't know much.
Okay. When I was here, the sports experience, it was low though. But I had the love of sports in me before coming to this school. Because I was playing for the the regional team. Netball regional team before coming to this school. That was 2015, 2016. So I went for regionals on the 2016, yeah. So when I came here, the netball team was very...
There was no hope.
Yes. So even though I was in Form 1, I was the assistant captain. But they didn't want me to get the captain because some of the seniors will complain. But they don't know anything about netball. So I have to come and take the netball team from lower ground. If they haven't even played us from 1st to 6th before. So when I came, that was Form 1. We played 4th. Form 2, it was also 4th. It's Form 3 that we played 3rd. And it was a struggle though, but by God's grace.
You were able to make it?
Sure.
Say, so when she was here, you were here? Or you weren't here?
I came to meet her last year.
The last year though? Yeah. All right. So, Adisec not performing well at basketball or netball. Yes, netball. And coming 3rd. How was it?
The excitement was great. You always being last, being 4th, and coming 3rd, as you were saying, it was great for the school. And from there that year that we started the committee thing.
So I now have the scenario. So from 3rd, you knew that you can make it.
We knew that we can make it. So we brought people on board who have the love, the passion for the games. That's why we don't pay them all. They are just sacrificing. Some of them even cater for the kids.
Yeah, the teacher said it.
Yes. They are using their own money. When you come here during registration time, they will register the student, everything. It's because of the passion they have. That's what making the committee work.
And I learned to the footballers, because they don't have enough time, and some of them, excuse me to say, they are not good academically, but you make sure they are able to pass.
Yes. We will learn. We will give you ample time to learn. We have teachers who are teaching them after school. Teachers doing extra tuition. All these are some of the motivations.
For free?
For free. The motivation you are going to. If you see a teacher is having organized classes, you want to go, you come and tell us. You just go to the teacher. You just go and sit down and learn for free. The teachers are doing it. So the whole school, the teachers, they are backing us.
I understand why you are now traveling on a fast pace.
Yeah.
Right. That's nice. Better. Daniel, What was it? Footballer I could training about what's the question? How is the experience? How is it?
Like the footballer, like
I work. And a pastor like a jogging. I a baby as a sports person. What's the class question?
oh, what's down here? The boy, what's an acquisition now? Bendy, me like I just soon in the bed. In sports in the play, the bullet la. Name most one sign. Name when I can. Over me season. Woman in the bottom season. It's a question. So I had the boy down here.
Is it difficult working with your PE board committee and all that?
It's not difficult.
What do they do? Like aside what they are saying, what do they do for you that you love so much?
Like even schools be out to schools be you know competing now. One players no kada camp, but at the second competing no I don't know.
No, can it be? As someone like a no homo.
Schools no competing. One more players no, and sports personal so more kada camp, but at second competing. Oju the best sports are my daddy. Even 3 months your daddy. When you kasa, need the bam you di na road train.
For sure, nice.
Nice.
Actually, what's the one? A yellow pa. No, but my a yellow pa. What do hospital na di?
When you uncle.
Are you happy being here?
Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah.
Wow. Bro, to you. Menyama wa yemo ade na. Are you happy to be here?
Yes, please.
Is that the reason why you perform so well in the matches and all that?
Yeah, because like they care about us, and even sometimes when you go for training and we come back, like we feel tired, but because we know that if you are able to go through all this, at the end of it, like you become an achiever.
You become an achiever. The notion that footballers, there is a notion that footballers now know you can't really speak well, but you are giving me surprises. You are really fluent. What's the secret? Are they teaching you so well?
Yeah, as for the teaching, yeah, they are always teaching us. And as for me, I'm a science student.
Science student?
Yeah, and I play basketball too.
Wow.
And for that matter, some people are like, science students, you don't have to do sports. But it's a lie. Because basketball, when you play basketball and then you go to the house, although you feel tired, but at the moment you pour water on you, everything is gone.
People don't know that when you play basketball, because of the jumping and the bending and all that, it actually works on your mind. People don't know. It's something I know. I'm also a science student. I did science. So I think it's helping you in that direction.
Yes, please.
Wow, that is nice. So your relationship with your committee, your teachers and all that, does that affect your performance on the court or on the pitch?
Yes, please.
How does it affect it?
Like, they always motivate us. Sometimes they gather us in a dining hall and then they'll be like, everybody should be disciplined. Because they say that if you don't have discipline, like, you can't go far. So always they talk about discipline to us, so we must be disciplined so that we achieve what we want.
Somebody watching out there, somebody will be watching out there. They have a notion that about the sex school are one part is young when you're day. You are a student here present. What will you tell them?
I'll tell them that it's a lie.
It's a big lie.
Yeah. Because this school, when I came to this school, I was like, when I was in GHS, they told me that this school, they do this, they do this, they do this. But when I came, like, I just studied the environment. And then I realized that, what they were saying is wrong. When you come to the school, like, you see that they are not, like, what they are saying is wrong. And there's a saying that, let's say I'm eating tangerine. And if I put the tangerine into my mouth and I ask you that, the tangerine that I'm eating, how is it taste? Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, because I'm the one who is eating the tangerine. So I'll know that the tangerine that I'm eating is sweet, but you don't know. So if you come out, if I give you something you eat, like you see that, yeah, the thing is sweet. So if you come out, you see that.
Science students is giving me vibes. I love it. I love it. To you also, the same question. Somebody outside saying all the kind of Adisec what they do, Adisec where they.
Oh, like me on me mass now because on the time of member Adisec no. Na so the man America.
Neke bi wa.
So na munua fa kwa Adisec. Na me mess one no Adisec school pa school day. Snam school pa na make school pa no person Jones. And some Adisec me a lot of difference. What the sec are they?
Are you actually into your back banana or JSS there? This is the best destination for them.
Oh, most now in a pop body.
When I say what with over
What pro body?
why seniors why do I
Because most way teachers only, you know.
so which you want to uncle? Teachers why
Most teachers only, you know. Oma school no all clean him.
they are really projecting the school.
So ama nam I don't know if you na be pro body sake.
Say, we will be wrapping up because we have to go in and host there. Are you promising us that Adisec is becoming one of the best in West Africa, and how soon? Or it is?
It is.
It is.
It is. I'm not sure it will become the best too. It is. When we get the chance to compete, there you see. We're ready for everything.
You were shocking fans at Science and Math Quiz. How is it? What is it?
As I already I told you, we are not giving them chance. The moment we step into that university, everything is possible.
You know, when there's this healthy competition between the schools, I think we will be having legends. We will be having good students after school, people who will be able to think. Because the notion that school na in office and why too much, like you can do a whole lot of things, and you are giving them positive signals. I really love that. You are doing so well.
I want to add one thing. You asked me of my experience here.
Yeah, your experience here.
I was a netball player.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, from primary to tertiary. Okay, so it's at the time that I came to learn how to play basketball. I learned how to play basketball. That was Form 2. So one of the Madam Jaba, he is no longer here. He came to me and was like, my height, can't I use you to play basketball? And I said, I've never played basketball in my life before. So they asked me to join the team, and surprisingly, I was good at it.
You did so well.
Yes, I was good at it, and that particular year we placed third. Yeah, and I also threw javelin, discus, long jump, like all the footwork. I do most of it. So, Adisec imparting basketball into me helped me to achieve, to gain the best basketball player at UEW. I completed UEW just.
University of Education, Winneba.
That was last year, and this year too, I gained the best netball player of the year. So Adisec has helped.
Really done well for you.
Sure.
So to the person sitting at home, your last words to that person, the notion, are you changing it? Tell them something. Can we be sure?
That whatever thing that you have in mind and want to achieve, just put your mind to it. Because at my time, we were not having the facilities and they weren't helping us. But because I have this mentality that this is what I want to do, and my parents were helping me. Yes, this is what I want to do. So, and I know what I want to achieve in it, because what I placed in my mind was I want to find myself playing the national team. Sure, and I'm seeing it coming to pass. Yes.
So we are going to see you in Olympic. Where is the next Olympic happening? I think in Tokyo or something like that.
Okay.
Tokyo, yeah, something like that. We are going to see you there. I'll be following you with the camera. For netball.
For basketball,
I'll be happy to follow you with the camera. Yeah. Say, your students are speaking so well of you. You are doing so amazing for the students, and I mean, even the cooks. They were talking about the cooks. How true is it?
The cooks, they are doing their best for the students. Give them time, their food will be ready. They prepare the dish food for the kids. For that one, no two ways about it.
And I really appreciate your timing and all that.
You are welcome, sir. I would like to express my gratitude to the management for the support they have given us, the old students, the entire staff. And one thing I want to say is this.
You have to look in the camera and say that.
One thing I have to say, Ghana Football Association, Ghana Education Service, they should bring back their mind on school games, school sports. They are killing it. That's the reason why of late we started stop performing. Sule Ali Muntali was
from the school.
Samuel Jan, all of them. Now, school sports, they have collapsed it. They are not getting players to represent the country.
Madam, do you believe in that?
Sure.
The message is so clear. I don't have to explain it again. And someone 1 second, what here? The need for the National Sports Authority to bring back their, so that they can pick you at the tender age and send you there. Do you believe in that?
Yes, please.
That is nice. You also.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much for coming, and I'm happy to have you on Ghana's media. Yeah, you're going to be outside there. All right. So Daniel, we've been here, and thanks so much for hosting us. My cameraman, Adiembra Senior High School. It's for the.